We took care of the other guy in there. I shot him, and Rocket buried him in like chemicals or something.
All right.
Right.
All right. So I need to
Roll Gil.
Mm-hmm. And while you do that, Thanatos, I think it'd be good to check the door they came from.
We'll
Quite.
do that in a second.
Let's do that in a second. So that's
so
650 gil.
Yep.
Put that in the
Nice.
back.
Maybe
top
could
of-
take that door.
Oh,
So-
we sort these doors one by one together because we don't know what's in this place. It's not separate for that.
Right.
Quite
Oh.
order in order.
All right,
So-
we're not good and far from each other. We'll just
Do we
check
get any
this.
item?
Better safe than sorry, Alistair.
All right.
True.
So the hallway is now clear. What are you guys doing?
Do we not
Checking
get any
the door.
items?
What do you got there, Rocket?
I got a bomb core.
Ooh,
Oh God,
careful with that.
I'm just imagining Rocket just. You know what dogs do when they like found a ball or something. They're like happy strut.
Reminds me of Dead.
She's not a dog.
Are you?
I know, but I just imagine how she's got a
Dog
bomb in her
food?
mouth. She comes out just like with a happy strut, just looking very pleased with herself.
Thank you. You just
No.
reminded me of Deadpool's dog when he freaking fetched a grenade back.
Oh
Wait,
god.
no!
God damn it.
Delete those.
So- Tom, did we not get any items from this ghost?
Bad
no,
doggy.
just Gil.
Damn it.
Okay, get hold of that bomb there, Rocket. Let's form up on this door Alice is at.
Well, shit. Alright.
Alistair, I suggest letting Rocket go front and center because you're not the tank.
Sure.
Right. I'm gonna chug an
on
ether,
this side.
and that gives me 2 left.
You go to like the opposite of where Mika is, and then Thanatos in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Then
So
on this side of me, and then Rocket center because tanky tank.
All right. Rocket, if you could real quickly make a
Thanatos, move.
could you,
Thanatos!
There.
Rocket, could you make me a finesse check really quick?
Oh.
Just to see
Why?
what you remember about this floor.
Okay.
Okay.
I say we're doing pretty well so far.
Quite. Okay, so I have 1 ether. No.
But
2
bloody
left.
hell. Time flies.
Well,
I have
all right.
1
Okay.
potion.
So, Rocket, as you're sort of calming down from the intensity that was your entrance to this floor, you soon recall you didn't really pass through this area. Well, you did. You would have to get to the elevator to floor 1 back when Lazarus was guiding you out. But you didn't really spend much time to look. You mostly just ran, trying to dodge bullet fire from the turrets that have been programmed to destroy you. But you know that the area you are currently in is hazardous materials storage. Most of these rooms that are forming, the 10 rooms down in the southern stretch here, are all storage for hazardous materials. Things used in tests and experiments that are not safe for typical use. So I'll go ahead and highlight those so you can see them because you're familiar with them.
You guys have to be careful on this floor. There's a lot of hazardous materials stored here.
Oh, joy.
Thanks.
We
Thanks
saw
for the
that back
heads
there.
up, Pocket.
You might actually find a few monsters too.
Oh, joy.
Possibly.
Well, let's check what's in this room. Clear it one by one. So that's the next elevator and next keycard.
All right, so you open up this door, and you are all greeted to the sight of a fairly sizable chamber, in the center of which is a large operating table with it's unoccupied. There's no one in here right now. All along the walls are counters and cabinets that you can only assume are filled with various medicinal devices and whatnot. And there's also along this wall back here a few open and highly reinforced lockers, inside of which you see a collection of pieces of what appear to be Magitech cybernetic limbs, not unlike what Rocket has sticking out of one of her legs.
Ooh.
Can we tell what they were meant to be used on?
Make a systems check.
That would be me.
Let's see, let's have the one who actually has
Your
this.
computer knowledge should tell what shape limb it is.
We should use this room to heal up, guys.
See if you can find any
Yes.
openings.
I mean, if we can.
We're
Alright,
gonna need the help when we go to the
damn.
first
Okay,
floor.
so Alistair,
Sure.
since it's pieces, and with a bit of input from Rocket, you're able to deduce that the cybernetic parts that you're finding in the lockers are largely of a, they're modular, so to speak. The various bits can be sort of, it's more advanced than what Rocket has. They've clearly made strides since she was here last. The various pieces can be mixed and matched to make various types of cybernetic limbs more efficiently than having to custom build one for each broken limb. So in essence, each modular piece is flexible and bendy and almost works like a muscle.
Well, we're taking these then.
Kind of like the robot arm that the Winter Soldier has in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Yep, I
they
know what you
be
mean.
like that.
Don't you worry about that.
Do we want to take
Can
them
we
in?
upgrades with these?
Yeah, we can make Rocket an upgrade if we
I mean,
knew
Exactly. So I'm taking these
Sid
with
might
us.
be able to do something.
And Sid
Back
will be able to fix them, hopefully.
Bag them and use the room to heal up.
how. Yeah, let's back.
Roll just a scavenge check to see if you can find any like medicine or potions or anything.
Yep.
Okay, go ahead and roll
What
for
devices
me a
do you feel?
scavenge check then.
Cover.
Hey,
Fuck it, I searched too.
Okay,
Critical
Thanatos.
success!
Okay.
You don't need
Oh,
to,
never
uh,
mind. I don't need to.
Okay, so
He
Thanatos.
has succeeded.
So
What did I
Thanatos, you find. Give me a moment here. You find 6 ethers,
Lovely.
and you also find a pouch containing 3 remedies in one of the cabinets.
Remedies?
They heal all negative status ailments.
Cool.
That is really handy.
That is exceptionally handy.
Have we bagged the legs?
Yeah, we-
Yeah, I
I
got
think
those,
Alistair
don't
did.
worry.
Yeah, we can go
Okay.
ahead and bag as what we can.
make sure to make a note of it in your inventory. Their darkness.
Mhm.
Cybernetic Magitech limb components.
I'll just put the initials.
Quite.
Or just robo limbs.
Alright,
Mhm.
so I got 6 ethers.
Robo Bird.
So if I use... Okay, so if I use 2 of those now, that'll get me 14 MP. That brings me... Up
Chop
to-
one to Alistair and chop one to Mika.
Alright, so one sec. So that's 2 for me to get me there. And then, so 2 for Mika, and then 2 for Alistair.
Thank you.
Resupply with the ones we just found, compared to using the ones we actually already have.
Quite. So yeah, Mika gets 2 ethers, and so does Anastasia.
Take them. Let's recharge before the next fight.
Quite.
That would be handy. Thank you.
Alright. So, yeah, we can go ahead and say that this particular room can count as a safe space, so if you all want, you can go ahead and make use of it for the equivalent of a travel rest in here.
Oh, so we don't even need to use the
That's
ethers.
what I-
Okay, so can I take that back then?
Take what back?
Using
The
the ether
Using
that we
the
were just
ethers?
talking about the last couple of minutes.
Yeah, you can. A travel rest will only get you back half of your max HP and MP, on top of what you
That's-
currently have, so...
That still pretty much give me what I was going to get with those ethers. So yeah, we can all do a travel rest here.
So Mika gets back 34 MP.
Mm-hmm. What else did you give me?
What did I find?
Thanatos rolled a critical success. He found everything.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the Final Fantasy travel rest theme, so I'm just gonna go da 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 da. Pokemon Center.
Pokemon Center. Okay, so
I just want to make sure, of course.
and that's half of my HP too, right?
Yeah, you're pretty much back up to full.
What did
Okay.
Thanatos gave me?
I gave you 2 ethers.
Thank you.
And you don't need to
Just
use them
making
'cause you're
sure.
back up to 45 MP. Rocket's back up to max HP.
And what about me?
Just a hit.
Mika's back up to max HP.
Right, I have 4 ethers, 4 regular potions, and 1 high potion, and cyber legs.
Yep. Alistair's back.
Okay, so you all spend, we'll go ahead and say about 20 minutes catching your breath, resting up, applying bandages, that kind of thing. You occasionally hear chatter over the intercom outside, but you seem to be fine for the moment.
Oh, this is going swimmingly, don't you think, guys?
Indeed, and
Well,
well done for you
well.
finding all that stuff in this room.
Rocket, please don't jinx us.
Let's check this room next. Same formation as before.
Indeed.
Second verse,
Tanks.
second
Second verse, say this first.
Tanks first, then range. Wow. Range and heal. And Mika, let's stay behind, just in case.
Quiet. Okay, healers, stay back.
verse. Careful in case there's a monster.
Quiet.
All right.
That's
So, you open the door, and you see a hallway that branches off into two other directions, and a turret that is spinning to face you.
Oh,
Alright, I'm going to quickly see if I can save MP. Move in range. I can move in range.
Okay.
And
Stabby, stabby.
stabby, stabby.
plus.
Seems we might be going the right way.
Yep.
Oh, all right.
2d6 plus 23. Actually, no, that's it. No, it'd just be a 22 because it wasn't an ambush.
Come on, Nee, I believe in you.
Doubled. So 28 doubles.
56.
56.
56. So you see the turret, it's turning to face you and starting to work. Knee, you charge forward, leap up, and quickly carve across it with your dagger and land on the other side. It's not dead yet, but it's shorting a bit.
These are the stronger ones, but
I mean, it's
Hey,
gonna be.
Rocket.
It's gonna
wanna
be.
crack at it?
Should I blast it with lightning, or you guys just want to?
let's just try and just hit it first.
Save MP.
All right, yeah. Go ahead.
Okay,
go ahead, Rocket.
Let Rocket have her fun. She hasn't hit anything yet.
Oh,
all
yeah.
right,
crack
bless
at it.
me, by the way.
Bless
Mm.
you.
Mm-hmm. Time to have a crack at it.
Okay.
Do it. Do it.
I'm working on it.
Nice.
Come up!
It's about to become scrap metal.
That'll hit.
Hmm.
Damage.
I would say poison claws, but that won't do much to a machine.
No, not really.
It doesn't have an immune system to compromise.
If only we
Nah.
could have found her like a lightning claw attachment in there.
Alright, that's a pretty impressive bit about damage.
All right, so Rocket, you come up as it's turning around to shoot at Knee. You jump up and you grab onto it with your beak, and you jerk your head down and you break off one of the barrels as you land.
Thanatos, frankly, you can just
Slice
go and
and
poke with your
dice.
sword.
Yeah, I'm gonna just use Miss Sword.
Mm-hmm. Slashy, slashy.
Yeah, that's damage.
Having fun yet, Mika?
I'm enjoying myself in a adventurous sort of way. All right, so Thanatos, after Rocket lands with one of the barrels in her mouth, you jump up and you kick off of her back, and you come up, drawing out the vermilion edge, and you cut the sucker in half. And so you land over here, and it explodes.
Anime badass.
All right,
Not
guys.
all the woods yet, guys. Look down the halls.
Look down.
Yep.
Down out of the way.
Make sure there's no more turrets.
Yes, the
No
holes
more
of
down there.
doom.
All right.
No more down there.
I guess we got
All right,
more ways to
Mika.
go, but let's go fast. Right.
Let's
Rocket,
check.
Thanatos, take point.
Okay. It is. What are you guys doing at this point? What direction?
Let's take the
This
door
way?
directly ahead. That's closest. Just first off.
Yep.
Quite.
All right.
Same formation. It's working quite well so far.
All
Hitting
right.
people at the front, support
Yep.
people at the
All
back.
right. So
Hmm.
all
Like you?
right. So
Need Alistair and Mika to get in.
okay.
Come on, Mika.
Mhm.
Okay. You push the button, and
Damn.
A
This place is huge.
A long hallway opens up. Along the far wall from you, stretching all the way along, you see 1, 2, 3. You see 5 doors, all heavily reinforced, and on the wall above them, written again in big bold letters, is testing chambers.
We need to find a
Oh,
scientist
no.
so we can force him
These
back in the
will probably
map.
do test subjects.
Yeah, let's not open those.
Yeah, let's not open those just yet. Let's see if we can find a scientist. Maybe they've got a.
Let's go down to the doorways to the left. of this
Yeah.
corridor.
What ab-
I mean,
This one,
Up here.
Okay.
because it's a single door.
All right. You head up there, and
Same
as
deal.
you're approaching, you see a sign over it, and it's sort of a mechanical sign, bright letters that reads "Manufactory Line."
Manufacturing line.
This should be
That
interesting for
sounds
Rocket.
Interesting, but it also.
it might mean materials, and if nothing else, it might mean workers who we can interrogate.
Quiet.
Hmm.
All right, open her up.
Yeah.
there we are. That's what
Inside
I
this
forgot.
room, you
Uh-oh.
see a large conveyor belt. It's a lot larger and more elaborate, like several levels than I could feasibly do with the tools I had at my disposal. It is an impressive room. You are coming out onto the bottom floor, but it looks like it reaches all the way up until it's like just shy of where the first level was at in terms of height, with catwalks overhead and various parts being moved around. It's all very mechanical. Limbs, processing units, computer chips, all manner of things are being made, and it seems as though the completed products are being moved along this bottom conveyor belt here, with some scientists checking them for any problems and looking anxiously amongst each other because they're aware that there are intruders in the facility but are still doing their jobs. And further to the side, keeping a careful eye, you see two more squads of elite soldiers who look up as the door opens and are to lift their weapons up cautiously. You haven't stepped in yet, and they don't quite have line of sight on you, so...
Alright, if you can call, someone can call like just a group spell, something for the entire room, but call non-lethal, that'll damage the squads, but obviously won't be enough to get them. The scientists, meanwhile, that will non-lethal get them all down, so then deal them after the fight.
I believe,
All right.
I believe as I ruled it, when using group spells and dealing with squad-based enemies, you have to, if you're going to use a group-based spell, you can either hit everything that isn't a squad enemy or hit one of the squad enemies, because
Okay,
they
so
technically count as multiple
Everything that
enemies themselves.
isn't a squad enemy, just for the time being,
All right,
with whatever one's like the lowest MP, just to kind of deal with them all.
all right.
okay. So
Mika can volunteer for that.
yeah, Mika can do
All
that.
right.
Do it.
Mika steps forward, her
Throw them to
sword
the
glowing,
ground humanely.
and let's see, her sword shimmers with light as she prepares an arrow spell. She uses 8 MP. And I don't even need to roll her damage, but I'm gonna anyway.
It's non-lethal. I mean, these
Yeah.
guys probably have like what, 5?
And
No?
they have 10 HP.
Oh no.
That's still enough to knock all 3 of the scientists out. So she steps in, sword drawn, and just swings at the air, and a powerful gust goes flying out, sweeping it across the whole room, and the scientists are all picked up and thrown around. This guy up here is thrown against the wall. Boom! He's unconscious. Let's see
How far can I move? I'm just going to move to just for
Let's
this
see here.
one.
This one is also thrown back into the wall. Bonk! He is unconscious. This last one gets thrown back into this taller sort of sorting unit, crashes against it, leaves a big dent in the side, and then crashes to the ground over here and is, again, unconscious.
Cover mode
Oh.
engage.
So once we've dealt with these squads, we can wake them up, have them draw us a map like before, and then give them the usual spiel to get them the fuck out.
And see if they have a key card.
Yes.
Good evening. I'm afraid there's been a change of management.
Quiet.
Get them!
Alright.
The soldiers shout.
All right, group.
Rocket, get in here.
I
Alright.
just got a critical for my attack roll.
That's
That
your
you did.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Yes.
I'm targeting the first one that's directly enemy.
Okay.
I can see that one.
Shoot his
plus
brains out.
26.
And that's going to be regular damage, considering it's doubled.
Yeah, but also critical. But yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, it cancels out, so.
Yeah, it cancels out. So
Oh.
34.
All right. You shoot and hit one of them in the gut. It's like, ah, damn!
all right, and group stone spell on the same one that she hit.
Okay, I'll go ahead and take off that 5 MP.
That will be 62 points of damage.
All right, Thanatos. You do your thing. You conjure up you actually sort of reach up and bring your fist down, and 3 spikes of stone pierce through the roof, coming down, weaving between the various sort of suspension lines and conveyor belts, and slam down, and 2 of the soldiers crumple. leaving just 2 more in that particular squad.
All right. And I think, okay, everybody else has used their movement, so that's all we can do this round.
All right.
Yep.
Hmm.
I think I'm going to take the
What's-
brunt of it.
What's the
that or
ability
me.
Shield of Light, but never mind.
Here.
Rocket, next turn, start heading towards the one we haven't been attacking so far. Just be ready to...
This squad is going to move up here
That
and begin a slow action to throw shock grenades.
Oh dear.
This squad,
Alright, you know...
We need to stop that shit.
this squad is going to
Yeah.
position itself here to grant them cover, and is going to unload on. Well, they're going to unload on Neothil because she's in the front.
Knew
So
it.
Yeah.
We finally put Mika in the back.
that is a 10 to hit on Neothil.
Yeah, because my avoidance is 8. So,
What's your armor?
Yeah,
again?
they should know that you're gay.
8.
Nah.
It's 25
They really
damage to
shouldn't hit
Neothil.
on you.
Oh,
Limina, please.
I don't get it.
sassy. Oh
They're-
no.
They're hitting on Nee, who is gay. Get it?
Okay, now I
Oh
get it.
dear.
Now you get.
You are all awful. I hate you. I hate you. I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to
It's
kill
your
Colin.
girlfriend.
What? Rocket, the sassy bird, everyone.
All right,
The
so
sassy word.
that is the enemy's party. Back to you.
Okay.
Rocket, you can't reach them, but take a movement towards them. So you can hopefully get
Okay.
them next turn.
Yes, make them tremble in their boots.
All right, so
All right.
Rocket,
One
so for the sake of like theatrics, Rocket, you kind of jump up onto the conveyor belt and start running along it, knocking shit aside as you're going. Clink, clink, clunk. And the soldiers look up at you as you're like looming over them like a solid.
All right.
You're already tall for as being a chocobo, but now you're like
Alright.
on this tall conveyor
right.
belt that's like waist height. So you're
Okay.
looming over.
Hey, wait, isn't the conveyor
Okay.
belt moving? So we're
It
not
is.
Hold on, can I potentially interrupt the slow action with disabling shot, which would do, well, specifically the one that says drop weapon.
You know I'm on a conveyor belt that's made of rubber, so...
Well, yeah, but the shit on it, and you're
It's
running
metal.
fast enough to not matter. Neithel, you can try. I don't. It doesn't specify that it counters slow actions, and the shock grenades don't require their guns. It's just stuff on their belt, so that won't cancel their
Okay.
slow action. It'll keep them
Right,
from using most
also-
of their other abilities, though.
On the yeah, but also there's also another one which would be headshot, which will be 4, 5, and 6 all counts crit rolls. So if I got like a 4 and a 5, that would be a critical hit. So I have 50-50 kind of shot of getting a critical.
Okay.
All right, let's try that.
It may not work, but depending on what the dice say, but it's a shot. So
As long
I'm
as
also gonna
one
move
of the
first.
one of the rolls is 4, 5, or 6.
Both have to be like, because normally a critical will be 6 and 6, but now it would be like 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, or any combination thereof.
Shit. All right, well, go ahead and at least try.
So that's still a hit. To be disabling shot. Nope.
Oh!
That's critical. God damn it!
Well, at least it didn't use
Wow.
that disabling shot.
Neothil, could you roll me a d6, please?
Fuck.
Why?
Oh,
Five.
8d6.
All right, so as you're moving to try and get into a position to shoot that other squad, you trip over your feet and fall forward. You crash to the ground. You are prone, and the force of the impact and your surprise roll causes you to lose your crossbow, and it goes sliding. And I'll just go ahead and draw it over here.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, your
God,
crossbow
there's a
slid
hammer.
over here. So you are now disarmed. And that's
well,
your-
I still have a weapon. It's
Yep,
fine.
But you're prone,
Okay.
so you're done.
Okay, so this is
Bollocks.
the one that's doing the slow action, right? The one in the back.
Thanatos,
Yep.
do something.
All right. Well, the only thing I think we can stop it is me and Mika doing another teamwork attack.
Another tornado.
You up
We
for
can-
that, Mika?
We can do another rock tornado.
Ready
Okay.
to do it if you are.
All right, let's try it. All right,
Wait, you
so
do it.
2d6 plus 22. Okay. All right, you need at least a 4. You need a 4 or a 2, please, Mika. Please.
no way they
Mika,
can pull
please,
that
Mika,
off.
please, Mika, please, Mika. No!
Do it.
Okay,
Just another
so
second.
for the sake of this, you'll still do the damage, but you won't cancel their slow action.
Well, is that enough to kill them?
Well, the one we're targeting for this is the one that was on full health.
Oh yeah. No, not enough to kill them. It's 84 damage in total that I just.
What an unlucky fucking round.
Right, I'm going
Well,
back.
Rocket, you're gonna take a big hit here,
Cover.
so sorry.
All right, so that everyone?
Yeah.
Can I cover Rocket if it is meant for her?
Yeah, you can use your action to cover Rocket, but this attack targets everyone, so you'll be taking damage for her and you. So just keep that in mind.
Screw it, I'm doing it. If it's
Okay,
electric, I'm
all right,
doing it.
So
It does more dodge rocket, so yeah.
All right,
So yeah, cover Rocket.
All right, so Alistair's covering Rocket. So the elite squad in the back chucks out a shock grenade, which then explodes in your midst,
Knew it.
attacking everyone. So everyone, tell me. Let's see here. Who all's avoidance is higher than 11?
No, mine's only
Rocket's
7.
was 11, so
Shit.
I mean, Rocket anyway. So yeah, that hits everybody.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I cover her.
All right. So
And does it do regular damage or magic damage?
it does lightning damage.
So magic.
Yep.
Okay.
So let's.
Still 8.
So then.
So I'm not.
That's
God
20.
damn it, why is my shield
Okay,
only immune to
okay,
water?
so let's hear. So, Alistair, we need to take care of you first because you take the damage for you and Rocket. So, what's your armor again? 12?
Yeah.
Okay,
I mean,
so
but
you
it's-
take 28 damage in total.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mika's armor is 8, so she takes 18 damage.
I didn't ask for shock therapy today.
I also have 12.
So you take 16 damage. As does Lumina. Wait, no, Lumina didn't get hit.
I said
Because
Alistair took
it
the-
4. And let's see here. And Neothil, yours
You're
is 8
welcome,
at least,
Rocket.
So you take 18. Alright, so. Rocket, you watch all of your friends getting hit by the shock grenade. They seem to be okay for the moment. I think I accidentally subtracted the number from Mika's MP instead of her HP.
I believe you did.
Yeah, so I'll fix that right now. So it's not the worst thing, but it definitely hurts, and it would have done a much bigger number on Rocket if it had hit her. So kudos to you, Alistair, for soaking that up. The second
You're
squad
welcome.
is going to see Rocket coming. They're going to be like, giant bird, and they're going to open fire on her.
Giant bird. All right,
And
you can't.
is she still covered?
She is, yes.
So
Mhm.
Alistair's gonna take this hit.
Come at me, you fuckers!
Pretty sure 11 hits your avoidance, right, Rocket?
I mean, her avoidance is 11.
My avoidance is 11.
Okay, so yeah, that would technically hit. So
Only just hit it.
Only just.
But then I absorb it up.
So yeah.
Oh
Alistair's
yes,
gonna.
feed me damage.
so Alistair takes 26 points of damage.
Ow.
Let's hear,
You're really taking one for the team.
Let's hear. You see the soldiers lifting their guns to shoot at Rocket. Rocket hesitates for a moment, but you see them about to unload, and you're like, nope, and you quickly jump up in her way to, and like, sort of use a fraction of like the same power that you would normally use for your limit break, so to speak, to quickly at least deaden some of the impacts as they unload and hit you a bunch, and you then land over here as your movement comes to an end.
None shall pass.
All right, back to the
I mean,
party.
He still
Roll,
has
kick, kick, kick him, kick him.
Okay,
Kick him for me.
Kicking!
Oh no. Don't worry, she just wants to give you a nice good kick to the balls.
The giant bird is closer.
Rocket, smother them.
fine.
Pretty sure
What's their
that
avoidance?
their avoidance. Yeah, that hits. 9 hits.
Yay.
These are the damage ones as well.
All right, so that would be 11 because group. You come in and you kick one of them and he staggers back. Ah! There's only 2 left in that squad, by the way.
Hmm.
All right.
It
Nee,
seems
what are you doing?
they fucked
I'm
up.
gonna leave my crossbow for a moment since I'm right bloody there. I'm gonna stab one of the others.
All right. Attack.
Stab him in the heart. Kalimar him.
7.
Oh no.
Just
Oh.
hits.
So there
Ooh.
is 7 is their thing.
Yeah, the avoidance is 7.
So 2,
He's doing Kalima.
28. That'll be half. So 14.
You come in on the one that Rocket just kicked, and you put a nice gash into her hip as you're scrambling to get up. So you are up here now. Yep. All right. Mika is going to come forward, shed 8 MP to pop a group arrow on them. So 7. She, lets out another one of her pressurized air slash as it passes between me and Rocket, hits one of the remaining soldiers and sends them spiraling backwards and essentially cut in half, and their body lands back here somewhere. This squad only has 1 left in it.
Alistair?
Thanatos.
Alistair,
Alright.
why don't you go and finish them off, and I will take care of the last fuckers down there. See how we're going.
And because it's down to 1 enemy, they now qualify for regular normal damage hits. You can use Dia without the risk of having your damage cut in half.
I'm doing
Or
that.
just go in and...
I mean, can't he just move over?
He can do melee or Dia, whichever he wants. I was simply pointing it
I'd
out.
say save the MP and just whack him with your staff.
Okay, but there could be a good chance I miss. That's why I fought Dia.
Oh, do whichever you think's best.
Fuck it. I am the magic man.
Okay.
You're a wizard.
I mean,
20 damage? Alright.
Bye.
Alright.
Let me return the favor.
Alright, so you send out the pearls of energy, and the last remaining soldier of that squad staggers back, a hand clutched to his chest as he's filled with holes that are now sparkling and glowing with light. Pretty rough.
okay. Well,
Still
I'll let
alive.
you guys take care of them next turn. While I'm doing this roll, quick question. When we're done with this room, or looking around this floor, can we use that medical area for another travel rest later?
You've already used it once, and I'm gonna limit your uses on that.
Okay. Well, it would have been nice. All right.
Assuming the guy in that room would just have a save crystal.
Group stone spell on the ones over there.
Who's 56?
And that will be 5.
Alright, so you outstretch your hand, and the same stone spikes that you dropped on them before come shooting right back up, impaling 2 of them, leaving just 1 left, although he's mostly in good shape. Alright.
Yeah,
Well,
this would be a
there's-
good point just to surrender or die.
Yeah,
Your
there's no
choice.
surrendering here.
Alright. So,
It's their turn.
yep, this first one that's right in front of Rocket is going to, gonna get kind of desperate, and he...
Kamikaze himself.
Well, no, he is going to punch at her.
You punch the bird.
My avoidance is 11.
Yep. So let's see if he actually hits.
He just hits.
Only
Yeah.
Wow.
And my armor is 12.
Only just in. Only 2. That is perfect.
3.
So that's
So that's 14
6
14
damage.
damage. 14.
I already took the cut in half and
Oh.
the divide of your armor, so that's 14.
just
A
punch
misery
Rocket in the
damage.
face and just watch Rocket's eye just glow more red.
Yeah, so like,
Yeah.
he's like, "Ugh," and punches Rock right in the side of the beak. You jerk your head to one side.
That one's yours, Lumina.
Bad bird.
Let's see here. And this last one over here, he's going to run over to Neothil's crossbow to.
You're
keep it from-
shitting me.
He's going to kick it and send it sliding over this way.
I mean, I have a knife and you're between me and my crossbow. Guess what's about to happen?
He's shooting you, is what's happening.
Okay, do it. I am not worried.
14.
Yep. Hits.
That is a definite hit.
27 damage to Neothil as this guy unloads with his gun. It's kind of a frantic spray, though, so he does get you a few times, and it stings and burns like hell. But, after a moment, he runs out of ammo. Click, click, click. Shit, he goes to reload. Back to the
Hi,
party.
my name's Deviacorp. I hit.
Okay,
Finally.
full damage.
$14.
8. Okay.
Well, actually, there's only one guy.
It's just one left,
Ah.
so the damage evens out.
In both groups. Alright.
Alright, so you come up to this guy as he's struggling to reload, and you quickly stab your sword and your dagger into his ribs and pull it out, and he staggers back and clutching up to it.
All right. Well, let's let Rocket finish that one, considering they punched. So, yeah, let's
Well, that
let
was
them have
meant-
it.
I was gonna go for this one. That
Well, you're
one's
not in
completely
range.
close.
Can you
Alistair,
get
you're
to
way-
him is the question.
Yes.
Just about.
Oh, fine.
Yeah, if you,
I was
yeah,
gonna.
Yeah, if you... Yeah, well, the problem is you can't move directly through enemy units, so you'd have to go around.
Or you can just wait until Rocket does her thing.
Not too.
What about
Just- you
athletics?
let Rocket do her
Yep.
thing.
That hits
Oh,
Rocket.
Jump the gun.
Okay, so, like a dragon from Skyrim nomming on an NPC, Rocket, you lean back, open up your big, clamp down on this guy's head, rear up and start just shaking your head back and forth. You hear him like screaming inside of your head for a second before with a particularly hard thrash you hear it, and his body immediately falls limp in your beak, and you then just spit him out to the ground. Just,
Ooh, brutal.
Jeez.
Who's that?
so he's dead.
That guy did not wash his hair.
Ugh.
Oh, you couldn't taste his
Alright.
hair. He was wearing a helmet.
I shall finish off this fucker.
Well, what about the thing? Can I do it?
Yeah, Alistair already did his roll.
Yeah, okay.
Mhm.
So you two can
Oh.
both roll damage. I'll go ahead and say that you can whack him at the same time.
Whack-a-mole.
Or
It's
do we
funny
have
how
to-
I've gone from kicking to biting.
Well, I mean, they punched you in the face, so I imagine you're.
So I have the roll for damage,
Yep.
and so does.
Also, move your character, Alistair, to the actual enemy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right, for kicking our friend's crossbow, you're going to die.
Well, roll damage.
Yep. That 26, and poof. Ooh!
Okay, so here's what happens. I'm not even going to have the Anatos roll his damage because we don't need it anymore. So, Alistair, here's what happens. As soon as you watch Rocket chuck aside the bodies of the Deviacorp soldiers who she just broke the neck of, you jump through the narrow gap there, the land where he had been, spring forward, just in time to watch as Thanatos plunges his blade into the last soldier's gut and swings him towards you. You bring up your staff and clonk him like a fucking baseball bat and send him flying off behind you to land back here somewhere.
For
Nice.
I yeet him.
Yeetus Deletus, indeed.
I'm gonna go pick up my crossbow now.
Okay.
That
yep.
song plays as a slow motion shows him turning through the air as he
Who
flies.
can say where the road goes?
God damn it.
All right, I need
No,
a
no,
skill.
Don't worry, Boltstorm. The mean men won't hurt you again.
Are you talking to your crossbow?
You heard nothing.
Okay.
90 plus 280 for a total of 670 gil.
Put that in our collective bank. And any items from these guys?
This type of enemy does
Or
not
from the
drop
conveyor
items.
belt?
Why does they not drop items? That's bullshit.
These particular
I just
enemies
thought
don't
of a
carry,
party-
carry items. It's on their loot tables. They only drop gil.
Damn it.
Mm,
Oh,
I
well.
just thought of a parody song with it, guy. How the fuck
Indeed.
this happened to me?
Hey, Alistair. Why don't you give me some
Healing?
feedback?
No problemo. I'm already on it. Let's patch you up. You got the
And
crossbow back? Is it still
Rocket,
working?
is that a scavenge?
Yeah.
He's fine.
Scavenge
For
check to
what
check the
kind of
conveyor
conveyor
belt.
Yeah, the conveyor belts.
Or I guess
You just find it's mostly just a lot of parts and scrap. None of it is really in a usable or assembled state.
Ah,
While I'm getting healed, I'm going to gather the scientists and tie them up. That's
quite
cool.
like tie them all up in a circle.
Or
Yeah.
just send them up and say, get
Back
the
to
fuck
back.
out.
Well, first we want to get them to draw us a map of this
Close.
floor.
Hmm.
Well, we gotta
That is
convince
true.
them first.
Finesse check, because I don't want to do the scene again. Because
You got 33 health back.
I'll take it.
33 health back. Boony. Very good.
Okay.
And now finesse check me.
This is to one do the usual convincing and also get a drawn
no.
map.
Oh.
Thank you,
Okay.
me.
So you got one higher than them, so you're able to convince them to leave, but they don't seem willing to draw up a map at this time. Partly because none of them actually know much of the layout of the facility on this level more than you do, because their whole goal is working purely in the manufacturing line. They don't know shit about the rest of this level.
Do they have key card?
Not for level 3 or anywhere else. No, they're pretty much just... They're escorted here, and then they're escorted back up when their work is done. These are technically level 1 workers who are just working on the manufacturing line.
God damn it.
yeah.
Hmm.
I would send them to run away so they can escape the facility before it blows up.
Hmm.
Yeah, they're off back to Sid's, break.
Hmm. This
Yep,
shit
go ahead
shit.
and just leave.
Head
Yep, they-
there
yep, they
and you'll
run
be
away.
fine.
They
go.
know we've got the whole thing off screen.
Yep.
Anyway, let's head down and check the other side of that corridor.
Okay, now, before we go do that, I actually need to pause this for just a second, because I really gotta go pee. I've been holding it for a while. I'm sorry. You guys just have some
Oh.
roleplay interactions or something while I'm gone. I'll be back in a second.
Do you ever wonder if there's some sort of malevolent overlord who sometimes just forgets about the world because he needs to go take a leak?
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, I wonder that sometimes. I wonder if it can be.
But I can let you know, I could hold mine for an entire day, so therefore I'm okay.
I wonder if gods have to pee.
I'd imagine.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, they probably do.
even a maleficent
Speaking
being
of-
needs to go.
Speaking of peeing, have you ever noticed how we never have to do a bathroom break?
I know,
I'm pretty-
right?
Yeah.
That's not character, right?
I'm sure we do it in what's known as off-screen.
Why does he have
Hmm.
to pee and we
Don't ask me what it is, because I don't give a fuck about answering you, because none of this is clearly canon.
I mean,
I did mine on the way here.
Or something that records everything we do.
oh, that's
and-
Rocket. That's ridiculous.
God, recording everything we do, that would mean I would have to spend all that time editing it and then uploading it. God, could you imagine?
Oh, yes. That would be a pain. I feel like we are breaking the mythical fourth wall.
Well, of
I
course
wonder
we
if
are.
Brad is going to watch this later.
Don't
I
worry,
wonder
I'm
if
sure
Brad-
all of this will reset when he's back.
I'm back.
And gets in the
Mhm. Hello.
rewinding.
We're
so
just
that
having a
happens.
wonderful.
What happened?
We're just
while I
having a
was
wonderful
gone?
conversation.
It was
Oh,
just
nothing much. Catching up to stuff.
fourth wall breaking.
The fourth wall wasn't broken; it collapsed.
Yeah.
So-
Ah.
Hear that.
Rocket freaking
Well,
smashed through it.
fine.
All right.
It's fine.
All right.
Yeah, just a recap on all the time she broke the fourth wall,
All right,
basically.
let's go and let's go way back down to the other corridor.
Back into formation. Let's go through the door. That's just let's go to the one that just seems to go to a small side room. This one.
All right.
First.
So, as you are all making your way down through the hallway, partway
Making our way downtown.
partway down, suddenly, as you're about here in the middle at that intersection, let me just
Mm-mm.
nudge you all back a bit.
Okay.
As you're all sort of heading through that four-way intersection, suddenly red alarm lights start blaring overhead, and an automated voice says, "Warning, containment breach on level 3.
Oh well, I'm
Oh.
guessing that's this thing over here.
No, because you're on level
Uh,
2.
We're
No,
on level
we're on level
Oh,
2.
three. Oh yeah.
We're on
level
level 2.
Level
so what
3.
the hell's on
That's-
level 3?
Level 3 is where Rocket came from, where the director is, and where all the amber shit's going down. So, haha, that's gonna be fun.
Why do I have a bad
Fools.
feeling about this?
Why would they ever learn?
Level 3, that's where Murasan, the director, and all the amber is. Something tells me, this little Diablo's follower guy is getting a bit restless.
For some reason, I'm getting Resident Evil vibes.
Well, considering the abominations we saw out there, I wouldn't put it past him.
Anyway, so
That's level 3 problems. Let's finish this 4th floor first.
So, as you are coming down and you head for that door there, the hallway bends, and you see a hallway,
Alright.
another reinforced turret, an elite Deviacorp squad, and a collection of doors. And Rocket, you briefly remember that this is the guard quarters.
This is
Uh-oh.
the
Guard
guard quarters,
quarters.
guys.
Yep, all these
Well, of
rooms
course it
down.
is.
Yep, all those rooms down below, south of where you are right now. Those are the guard quarters. So, you pretty much head for that door, and then hear guns cocking behind you. You turn around, and there's the elite Deviacorp squad and a turret behind them, turning to face you.
Evening, gents.
Evening, and combat begins.
Alright, Thanatos, hit the ceiling turret.
I'm doing it. I will shoot the lightning. Oh wait, sorry. Yes.
Right.
If you
40.
shoot lightning, what happens to the
So
bullet?
80. Oh, only needs 10 damage then to finish that off.
Right.
So,
and,
Xanatos, you
Successfully
quickly
shoot lightning, what happens to the bullet?
you fire off a lightning bolt, and it hits the turret. It stutters for a second. We're spinning back up.
Knee, can you finish
me,
it?
if you
I can. And then I'll move out of the way after that. 2d6 plus 4.
And not as mention, I think it'd be a good idea for you as well,
Eight.
Thanatos, to move.
That'll hit.
probably.
Shoot and move.
29.
It explodes.
Yes.
It explodes.
Alright, I'm
Alright,
moving.
I'm gonna jump back between Mika and
I'm just gonna move up here.
Near.
Right, move back. You're coming back, Mika?
Let's see here. Mika is actually going to be like, we don't have time for this.
Oh no.
Oh,
And she is going to expend 20 MP.
Or
Jesus.
through Lazara?
Yep.
Oh my.
Ooh.
So she's going to come down here.
Oh dear.
And
Oh no.
so if we're rolling that at max damage, then
Well, they're going to hell.
it's 100.
Oh
damage.
my.
They're on a highway to hell.
So,
Bye-bye.
so Mika steps out into the hallway, extends her sword out to one side, and the air around her suddenly goes cold. You actually see frost building up on the walls near her and at the ground at her feet. She takes a few steps forward, icicles swirling around her before she points her hand down the hallway, glares at them, and her eyes actually glow blue for a second. And then since none of you actually have line of sight on the squad at the moment, you suddenly hear a strange sound like shattering glass in reverse, and a couple of screams that then immediately go silent, and then the sound of that same shattering glass exploding outwards, and some alarmed shouts from their fellows. And yeah, that was 108 points of damage.
Not enough to kill.
Christ!
Rocket, you couldn't reach them.
today.
Can I?
Believe you can.
Shatter them.
You can get there.
Time to do the achy breaky.
Right.
Mm,
So
that's
you,
for the
so,
reason,
so Rocket,
baby.
you round the corner just as Mika finishes that, and you see half of their number is already down, and the other two are looking a little roughed up. They're turning to look at you.
Alright. Give him a good kick.
Let's roll damage.
I don't know why you ran away, Alistair. You could have hit them with a spell.
Mm.
I mean, it's
Too late.
I know.
Too late. Too late now.
I'm being by
Back up.
Mika. I'm being by Mika.
well, you
Well, I
already
mean,
moved.
you already used your movement action, so you're back here still.
Ah,
All right, so
A
that's
bit late
11
now.
damage. Rocket, come in and sort of kick one of them in the leg, and he skids back a couple inches. I believe that's everyone. Yes.
That's
Yes.
everyone that can. Yeah, that is everyone.
All right, so they are going to turn their guns on Rocket and prepare to open fire.
How many of them are left?
2. They're both looking
Okay.
a little rough. I'm just highlighting so
Come on.
mark HP. But at the same time as they're doing that, the door down here, right below them, opens up, and a
Uh-oh.
regular squad pokes their head out.
A regular squad.
Fuck
Oh,
this
lovely.
without.
And both of them are going to unload on Rocket.
Oh shit.
Well, they gotta hit her first.
Yep.
Need to get 11.
That's not fair at all.
An 11 to hit Rocket.
One-
from the
one
From
hits
which
Rocket.
one?
rolling its damage. Your armor is 12, right?
I mean,
Mm-hmm.
don't you have to roll attack for each of them?
I will. I'm doing the
Is it
elite
the first
squad
one?
first.
Alright.
27 damage from the elite squad. And now I need to do the not elite squad.
There's no way they can pull it off.
Come on, Rocket. You are Little Miss. I can't. Nobody can hit.
What the
Ah,
fuck?
Everything is hitting her. What the fuck?
Honestly, I've seen for the last few rounds, the majority of rolls to hit have all been 11. Consistently been 11.
I've noticed.
Yeah, that
too.
seems like cheating.
Hey, I have no
Mhm.
control over that. It's RNG. Anyway, so that's 5
So
damage
it's-
from the lesser squad.
Wow.
Well, at least the damage from that one's
So,
less.
Anyway.
so Rocket takes a
Minor.
hail of bullet fire, but she shrugs most of it off. Her thick skin protecting her from the worst of it, and a little bit of blood runs down her body. But she opens her eyes, and the red one glows even brighter with irritation.
Okay.
Back
Our
to the party.
turn. Alright.
I'm gonna take a movement, though I'm not gonna attack just yet. Like the group
Yeah.
spell go first.
I will do group stone on the non-elite.
Okay.
Want to move down to join us, Alessa?
Yeah. So I was just thinking about something.
25 times 2.
That's 50 to the lesser squad.
All right, so half of said lesser squad is pretty much immediately pierced and sent thrown back into their room as Thanatos sort of makes a gesture with his hand, and 2 spikes of stone come flying out of the wall opposite them and punctures right through them, leaving only 2 left.
Nice.
Alright, the
Right,
rest.
let's give it a shot.
Rocket, want to do a kick?
Yeah,
Do a
I think
kick.
I'll do a kick.
It's time to play some good old asshole football.
Hopefully she takes out one of them, and that means there's only a single, and then Nee can finish it off.
Ooh.
That hits, roll
That
damage.
hits.
I wonder if anybody watches this.
Not many.
Oh, they do.
Couple people.
All right, so you
Let's
go
do
and
that.
give a quick kick to the same one that you've been hounding. He staggers back a bit more. He's still up, but he's on the verge.
Let me have a shot at him.
Alright.
Well, you gotta get over in range first.
Ah,
Looks
no.
like,
Oh,
he, looks
you're
like he's
using-
using Dia.
Okay,
Yep.
he's using data.
Dio it is.
All right, so I'll go ahead and subtract the 7 MP required for that from you. All right, 13. It's divided in half because there's still 2 of them left in there.
So that's 6.
Well, that's just enough to kill the one of them. So you set out your pearls of light.
Gotcha.
You pretty much puncture him in like both lungs, the throat, and the collarbone, and he flies back.
Oh,
Oh dear.
Nee.
I saw the virtual
Yes.
dice there. What happened? It was about to go on to 4, but the dice got caught on the other dice.
Yeah.
I'll let you re-roll that. That was cocked. I'll let you redo that.
It was
Can
a
you see?
cock.
Can you see that? On your
Yeah, I
screen?
see that. I see that. You go ahead and re-roll that shit. We re-roll cocked.
That's so bullshit.
The one disadvantage of having actual dice, like physics cocks. Ah.
I mean, they can even.
There we go.
That'll
Better.
damage.
Alright.
No cock allowed.
Thank you for that redo.
You are welcome. Only when the dice are cocked.
That was weird. Anyway,
And it happens in real life. 38 damage.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
you in the
He's
damage.
close. Yeah, so
Are
you,
you shitting me?
you shoot a shot and you get him in the gut. Oh! He staggers back, with his hand shaking around the crossbow bolt, his gun dropping to the floor.
Okay. Mika, group arrow on the non-elites. Finish them off.
Yeah, so she's going to expend pretty much the last of her remaining MP to do that.
My
Fix that
goodness.
next turn.
28 damage. That crit, reducing it down to just 1. Fires off one of her compressed airwaves and it cuts through one of them. Back to the enemy's turn. This guy is going to start running towards the what you actually know to be the elevator shaft at the other side of the room.
Oh, hell no.
And
The elevator shafts we're looking for.
Yep, this is your...
Oh, nee.
Yes, I'm on it. I got the crossbow.
I actually totally forgot to have you do a thing for your critical fail at an attack, but no matter.
Oh, I rolled
Oh,
we
right,
re-rolled it.
my bad. Sorry, I forgot about that for a sec.
5-second memory.
Right, so this one, the not elite one, is going to use his he's going to fire off at Neothil. His gun. That's a 12 to hit.
All these guys keep rolling really high, and it's pissing me off.
I have no control over it. I just control the numbers. Or the
I
dice
know.
themselves, not what they come up as.
I know.
Can't beat
that wasn't a high
classic
roll.
original dice.
That was 9 damage to knee. That's hardly anything.
I know.
He
It's
fires
still
over at knee, but you only get but only one of them scrapes your knee, and it's not all that bad. Like, you fucker.
I just polished this armor.
Yeah, Mika's gonna hear that and is just gonna zoom and attack him with her sword.
Zoom, motherfucker, zoom.
Zoom.
That is an 11 to hit. That definitely hits.
I'll let you take the shot knee of the guy running.
Of course.
I like whenever either Neo or Mika gets attacked, the other one just goes tunnel vision.
All right, so she comes up to this guy and he's like, bad move, and then sort of slashes across, and her sword does that red glowy thing again, and he just scatters back into this room, just like a fine red powder.
That
So
sword is scary.
he's going to run forward as she's doing it. Go, thank you to Mika.
You're welcome.
Leave it to Mika to paint the town red.
And then the final guy there that's making a run for
There's
it.
a black door and I wanna paint it red.
That just hits. Roll damage.
Oh,
So I literally can't miss beyond critical fail. Plus 26.
How do you want to do this?
brutal.
Shoot him in the ass.
Can I just as he's running towards running away, his arms flailing towards the elevator shaft, can I just kind of give him sort of a bored look, like with one hand just kind of raise the crossbow and just kind of shoot him all casual like?
Yeah, you can do that, totally.
It's not
Right in
any
the back of
effort,
his
it's just
head.
like, oh, for fuck's sake, boom.
All right, so you lift up the crossbow and just hit him in the back of the neck and puncture at the front of the sword. Falls to the ground. Okay, I need to do Gil.
The added insult. It's like, not even an effort. Boom.
Okay, so let's
So
see.
close yet so far. Sad. So sad.
380
Yeah.
Gil from him.
We're getting a lot of gil from
We're
Well,
in
yeah,
the
because
game.
we're gonna hit level 5, and then we get tier 3 weapons.
Bolt
We're
Storm
in
gets
the
an
guild.
upgrade.
We are
And
getting
then from the
along.
lesser squad. 6. So
Yeah.
that's 476 Gil in total on top of your 7,156.
Nice.
Shame 899.
7,632.
Oh.
Cool. Alright.
All right. So, additionally, as you are acquiring Gil from these bodies, you also find a level 3 key card on the elite squad that you just killed.
Lovely.
Yes.
And
Ooh.
it's worth noting, this back here, that's the elevator shaft for level 3.
Bear in mind, we still got a couple of doors back there, plus all these other rooms searched. Thoroughness.
Another door. Another question.
Yes.
Alright.
All
Let's
right.
check these doors, but stay
Let's
away
check the
from
ones in the. Let's check the one Alice is next to first. Let's go in order.
Yep.
Back into positions, everyone.
All right, get
Right.
ahead, tanks. Rocket. Wait, wrong way, Rocket.
Rocket over here.
Door.
We need you here.
All right.
Okay.
So you push
Open.
the button and open up the door, and you see it is a long hallway that goes off to your left for quite some distance before turning back to the right. And at the corner of it, you see one reinforced turret. It hasn't seen you yet.
Can I try and stealth my way up to it? Like, just shimmy across the wall and try and elude its sensor.
You can, but tick off one of your D6s. Because you
Alright.
don't have a very good angle to do that.
Alright, I'm
way
gonna
to
give it a
pull
go,
that off.
because if I can, I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna tell Thanatos I'm gonna try and sneak up on this thing, though. It's kind of a little room for error, so be ready to shock it if I don't quite make it.
Quiet.
Let's roll. 1d6
Circuit right in the circuit.
plus 7. 11.
And it needs to roll to spot you.
Oh.
Nailed it!
It does not!
Nice.
Nice. And you
There
were
it
bitching
is.
at me for things having high rolls. Okay.
11 is the number of the day, folks.
All right, well, Neothil, if you want to attack it, you've got a surprise round, so you can attack it twice.
Yep. Oh, and I'm doing ambush.
Okay, so your damage is
Play it
increased, so
up.
you can attack twice.
Yeah.
Slice and
So
dice and
2d6
everything nice.
So 2d6 plus 4, rolling to hit.
All right. That hits,
Yep.
roll damage.
2d6
Ooh,
plus.
10.
This will be 33, and it's lightning, so it'll be doubled as well. 41
Ooh.
doubled, so that's
82.
82, yep.
All right.
And then my second attack as well.
Yeah, that ain't gonna make it. It's bucket.
Plus, this will be not ambush, I guess.
Yeah,
Sure.
you're past your ambush round.
So just 22, but I don't think it really matters because, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you would still need to roll your attack just to make sure you don't roll a crit fail for that second attack.
Huh?
Oh.
Sorry for that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, okay.
Just call me,
So-
call me Lady Two Shanks.
Okay, so here's what happens. You march up on this thing as it's doing its thing, and then, like, if this were like an actual anime or something, the camera would suddenly cut to black as the camera's turning. We see, like, two slashes appearing on the screen and an X formation, and then it fades back in, and we see that those are on the turret, and he's just standing in front of it, and then it just explodes behind her, and she casually twirls her dagger and puts it back into her wrist sheath where she keeps it.
Oh yeah, I'm good.
Because,
Show off.
because like back here and just like claps a few times.
Knee bows.
Is Neothil, where you are right now, you can see that this corridor goes a ways before a door heads back into the right, and based on your own internal understanding of this facility, this leads back into hazardous material storage.
Alright,
Well then, if you come back, Nee, should we go to the next door?
next door.
Okay. For the sake of this, using the tier 3 card that you've got, you open up all of these rooms and you find that there are no people in them, just a lot of empty beds.
So this is where they all sleep.
Just random barracks.
Yep.
Alright,
Up to
aside
the
from this, there's still 2 doors we haven't checked. That was back by the elevator.
Right.
Mhm.
Alright.
The question I want to ask is, do we want to? Our objective is to destroy this place, and heading lower down is where we're likely to find the most volatile things.
True,
Shit,
but
let's make a good point.
Rocket, do you remember anything else about what might have been in those rooms, or any sort of guess?
I've already explained everything Rocket remembers about this level. She pretty much sprinted through it.
I mean,
Like, I'll go ahead and
Well,
draw the route
there's
she
no
took when
harm.
she was making her initial runaway real quick.
There's no harm to double check. Besides, it's just 2 quick rooms.
Yeah, the red line that I just drew there, that is the route that Rocket took when she was leaving this place.
Okay.
So,
Alright, so Alice is for checking in, Mika's not. Rocket, what do you say? Don't go over there yet, we're voting.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to get more supplies, because we're in pretty bad shape if there's a boss on the next floor.
So 2 for, 1 against Thanatos.
Yeah, I kind of agree. Let's see if we can find, especially some ethers, considering most of our magic users are drained.
Nee kind of gives me a shrug. Seems the rest has spoken.
Fair enough. Let's check these quarters. Some of them might have stuff.
Alright.
Quiet.
It'd be quick.
Okay, Mika doesn't find anything in the guard quarter, sadly. She didn't roll very well.
I don't roll very well either.
Oh, shit, I need to...
9.
I doubt I get anything good, because I only got like a 2 for my scavenge.
Crap.
Rocky doesn't know anything.
And then it comes down to me. Oh boy, 12.
Okay.
Alistair does good.
Alistair is on top of the game as you're all sort of scouting through these rooms. And let's see here.
I think I got something.
Well, maybe. If our illustrious overlord will...
So you find a total of 6 potions.
Nice.
6 potions.
And 2... Let me just double check the terminology in this book real quick to make sure I say the right thing. 2 high ethers.
Lovely.
Excellent. Okay,
Toss those
who
over
wants
to
some
me and Mika.
potions?
Yeah, Mika's gonna just take one of those right now.
Here you go.
6. Alright, there's 6 potions. Pass 1 to everyone, and then 1 person gets 2. Alistair, you take the second one since you found it.
Okay, so yeah. And I'll take that other high ether and chug it.
You're gonna need it. Here you go, buddy.
So it restores half of your max MP.
So that's 15, so I'm back to 20.
Yep, Mika's also gonna chug one of the ethers you gave her earlier to get back some more of her MP.
So, how many regular potions do I get?
You
Yeah,
get
2.
2, the rest of us get 1.
Okay.
Got
6 regulars now.
And I'm going to go ahead and chug another ether that I have and get myself just about up to max.
To think we could have missed out on this, Mika.
Well, we haven't checked the other rooms yet.
Alright.
Well, the other one, yeah.
Which rooms are you wanting to check?
Let's
The ones to the left of the...
start with this one. Usual formation.
Alright.
I'm gonna drink a minor heal.
Yeah.
A minor heal? So a minor potion? Okay.
Yeah,
So
you might as well go ahead and do that too, Alistair.
That'll bring you
Yeah, I'm
back up to
doing
max
that.
rocket.
I'll also do that because there's only 1 time.
I drink one of my
25%
regular
potion.
potions, and
So you
Oh.
make your way back through the facility a little
I'm
bit.
also taking my small potion just because I just don't really use potions anyway. Might as well use a small one.
there we
Yeah.
go. I got 5 regular potions left now.
Okay, so...
So I'm almost
Alright,
back.
so you work your way through the facility, make your way back towards hazardous materials storage, and you're opening up this room here.
One way outside. Yep.
Okay, well, you push a button, you see another cyber lab. Although this one appears to be more recently used than the one you had been in earlier. I need everyone to make an awareness check, please.
Alright.
15.
Also, am I going to get some heal? Because I did drink a potion.
Alright. Yeah, you're
My
back up to
awareness
max HP.
Sweet. Oh, the walls are good for me.
I think we all pass, but I just need Mika's roll.
What you see, Nika?
Well, let me double check her awareness. It's 4.
Did you say Nika?
That's the ship name.
It is a ship.
Alright, so as you're all stepping in, Mika's ears perk up, but you all hear it too. You hear some frantic mumbling under the table.
Right. Oh dear. Alright, we hear you. Come on out.
If you don't have a weapon, we mean you no harm. Come on. It's okay.
Come on.
A moment later, a human fellow pokes his head out.
Hi there.
He's not saying anything. He's backing away slowly.
Look, we're sorry for all the racket and all, but this place is not safe. Maybe it's best that you...
All right, do you want to do the usual?
But also, do you know any valuable
Yes.
information?
I'm gonna do the usual spiel, so guess the finesse.
Nice. Oh.
So you need to beat a 9. Yep.
I'm getting used to this speech by now. I've made it at least 5 times.
Yep. You talk to him for a little bit, and soon enough, you're able to convince him to just to get the hell out. And he seems eager enough to do that. You know, he points out containment breach on level 3. That's not good.
What's on level 3? What containment breach? I assume it's something to do with the amber.
That's where all of the most high risk experimentations are done. Where all of the most experimental things are made, and that's where Argus' newest pet project has been going on.
There we go. It's a horrifying monster.
So
I
I
haven't seen what they're working on, but if it's triggering an alarm, that's not good. That is not good. I gotta get the hell out of here.
Alright,
Yeah,
you do that. We'll deal with the inevitable Seat of the Plague Mark II that's down there.
Thanks for the information. Now
he's-
take the
he's-
elevator,
he's-
one out
he's-
of here,
he's
and you
just
should be
All right,
okay.
let him leave.
So, massive containment breach, it's got to be something big. I'm not joking at all seeing the Plague Mark II thing. It just seems inevitable.
Possibly.
I hope not.
Oh,
No, we took care of the last one, didn't we?
Yeah, but
Well,
this one
yeah,
could
but
be
it
a
hurt
lot
like hell.
stronger.
Seat of the Plague 2, Cyborg Boogaloo.
All right. All right.
Well,
Let's check
let's
this
see what the
last
final
one.
door is
Last one.
and go to Doom.
Open it up, and it's one more cyber lab. No one's in this one.
Just do a scavenge check, just cursory glance
And
around.
probably the other room as well. So
11.
Scavenge it.
Or just general of everywhere. Why not?
All right. You find a couple potions. 2 of them and some first aid kits in the room.
A couple of potions. So, 2 potions. Who wants these 2 potions?
I'll take one.
I'm fine. I've got a load of potions.
Yeah, I've got plenty.
Rocket?
I rolled.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. I already told you all what you found. You found 2 potions
Oh.
between
Yeah,
those 2.
you
Oh,
don't
right.
need, guys. You don't need to roll anymore.
I
How many
already gave
potions?
Mika 1. Do you want this potion, Rocket?
Okay.
How many
That's a
po-
yes, and
How many
Rocket
potions
gets
do you
one.
have, Rocket?
Let's see. I have 2 minor heals now that I've checked the third. I have 1 high potion. Some gasolines. And a phoenix down.
Very good.
I have 4 high potions and a phoenix down. Do the Geisel Greens heal, Rocket?
They
I
count
never-
as a food item, don't they?
I never actually specified what their effects are. I just gave them the rocket something she can use. We'll go ahead and say for purposes that if
Okay.
she eats the Geishel greens, then they'll we'll say they'll give her a +1 to her accuracy if she eats the Geishel greens.
Alright, so not healing. I'll give Rocket this other potion then, because I have 4 high
Alright.
potions. So,
Now, I do believe that's everything that we want to look
So I
at.
have 2 now?
You have
Quite.
and to the elevator.
To the elevator! Away!
And we're
Soon,
assuming the
so
session's
soon.
going to end because we're going nearly 3 hours.
I'm about to say it's near.
And then we're
Yeah.
going down to the final level of this
Alright.
dungeon.
Alright, so
that's the best place to leave it, is the final level.
right,
Yeah,
so
we're
you
right
all
before we hit level
yep,
3.
so you all make your return trip to the elevator. The alarm's still blaring ominously in your ears the whole way. As you are approaching it, you actually see that the arrow above it that indicates that it's still coming is lit.
Something's coming up.
Alright.
Tanks, take the front.
Take
No.
position. Rocket, front. Me and Thanatos will flank
Mika,
either side
get
of you.
behind.
Yes, rest of you
This is
behind.
turning into a long session.
Dude,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
Rocket,
we're
move
gonna
up.
cut it as soon as the door opens.
we're gonna cut it as soon. We're gonna cut it soon, but it's not as soon as the door opens. Anyways,
Uh-oh.
so a moment passes, and as the elevator's coming back up, you can hear unusual sounds. Metal
Nice.
banging, and as it draws closer and closer,
It's gonna be
muffled
human when it
screaming.
comes out.
I really hate you.
Something really bad's in the. Alright, back up a bit. Let's not be too close.
Exactly. Back here with us. There we
Back
go.
about halfway
Sir.
down.
A moment later, you hear dong, and the elevator
This is it.
doors slide open, and you see a Galka man just covered in blood, staggering out. Help! Help! And then suddenly a fleshy maw appears behind him, descends over the top of his torso, clamps down on him, lifts up, and you see 3 abominations in the elevator, both of them covered in plenty of blood themselves, and the lead one thrashes its head back and forth before, a hand sort of pushes out of its amorphous body, grabs onto one of the legs, and it pulls and just rips the leg right off. And then it looks up at the rest of you, blood dribbling down its body and its features, its
fuck.
eyes glowing a sinister orange.
These fucks
Thanatos,
again.
fire!
And we're going into combat.
Thanatos, group fire.
Bastard.
We've had a lot
Alright.
of combat this round.
Yes, we have. We're in an enemy base. Okay, so group fire.
Cook the fuckers.
3 T1000s, do it.
Alright,
How much
Group
do you want
fire.
to bet it was that one guy that sent him?
probably.
Say, hey, Deviacorp dipshits, this is why you don't mess with Amber.
Ooh.
17 for group fire spell, and that's down to 22.
Because I know they're weak to it, they do double damage.
They take 50% extra damage, not double.
50% extra damage.
Well, that's still quite a bit.
That's 17 plus 8. That's 25 damage each of them takes.
Wouldn't it be double if it was mine? Never mind.
No, it's
It was a group-
my,
it was
my
a
magic do power,
Ah.
and fire group only does 1 to my power.
Hey,
I
this
see.
could be worse. We could have 70 floors of this shit.
No.
No.
Alright, so. Thanatos, you lift your hand up, send out a wave of fire that floods into the elevator, washes over the abominations, and they bristle, they shriek, they gurgle. Their glowing orange eyes still pierce through the flames as they dissipate.
Alright, I'm gonna target the lead one with a disabling shot to minus its accuracy.
Alright, roll it.
10.
And let me double check their avoidance, because I don't remember it. Yep, that hits. Damage.
They won.
31 to the lead one.
Yep. And its
Alright.
accuracy is now minus by 2.
Alright. Alrighty. Okay. Rocket, what are you doing?
How far can it get?
You move a medium range, so you get to about here.
Ah.
Not quite in melee range.
I wouldn't find that yet.
Move a little
Mika.
bit forward, but not on. Move a little bit forward, but only about like half of it, so that they can't reach you yet either. But next turn you can reach them immediately and kick them.
Okay.
So
Mika, got anything?
Just my usual magic.
Go ahead.
and
then.
magic away.
Alright, she is going to use...
You just use arrow. I don't really want her to waste all that magic she got back on the Blizzara.
Yeah, she's going to use a single target arrow on the one in front, while moving back a little bit. That is 30 damage. Let me double check this thing's elemental reactions real quick.
So we know it's got her vulnerable.
Alright, so she lets out a pressurized slash with her sword. It moves between all of you and hits into this thing. Its body sort of splits around it before starting to reform.
It's still up.
It's pretty fucked up, but yeah, it's still up.
These
Alistair,
things just
finish
don't
it.
die. I try.
Lead one.
I try my best. Right, shooting at the weaker one.
With Dia?
Yes, I am. Because I ain't fucking going in there. After what they did to that guy, fuck that
Let's say
shit.
these guys all are pretty much melee fighters, so
Take
they're gonna
this,
come down.
fuckface!
20 damage.
20
Double
again.
check their elemental reaction. Alright,
Oh,
so
please tell me they take extra holy.
they take 50% extra holy.
Yes!
And you're
Yeah,
attacking the
I'll
one
do
in
it.
front?
Yep, as per the vista, baby.
Alright, so you send out the beams of light from Dia. And when they shoot through it, it immediately convulses around the beams. Its eyes glow brighter for a second. And then it takes a few staggering steps out before just dissolving into the floor.
Dead.
Very.
Night, asshole.
Alright, you got 2 left.
Alright, and it's their turn.
So much for the minus 2 accuracy. F.
Well,
Alright, hang on a sec.
Mm-mm.
He's calculating something sinister.
Are they gonna merge to one?
well, I mean,
I
most
wish that was something they could do, but no. Okay,
Oh,
both
phew.
of them are going to advance out into the hall, snarling and growling, and then both of their throats are going to start convulsing and bulging, and acid is going to drip from their maws. They are both
gosh.
going to use acidic bile and spit at...
Wonderful.
Let's find out.
Well, it could be worse. We could be up against the T1 million.
They are shooting at Alistair, because they saw him using holy magic.
Good thing for you,
Wonderful.
Alistair. You have those, what they call the get rid of all stats effects.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Indeed,
so,
indeed.
what's your avoidance again?
Okay, my avoidance is 7.
One of them hit
Yep.
you? And so did the
Yep.
other.
Double dose.
A vomit.
You
and his
disgusting
armor is
creatures.
12.
Yep. Oh,
11 and
one hit.
29
Okay.
damage.
11 and 18,
Yep,
so 29
there you
damage to Alistair. They both spit large globs of acid at Alistair, and they splatter across his front. You flash briefly back to the Hisnogwin from Arasu as it starts eating into your armor. But lucky for you, no poison status ailment. You're able to... It hurts like
Okay.
hell, but you're alright.
Right.
Rocket, get into the front one and kick. Or do whichever attack on your sheet you think necessary.
Okay.
I'm getting a bit of deja vu right here. Ugh.
It's a bit uglier than the Ice Nugget.
Still a beast that deserves to die. Right, I'm gonna
Ugly
kill myself for
flesh
this.
bird.
12 to hit. Yep, that hits. Roll damage.
There are some ugly motherfuckers.
Indeed.
15 damage. Okay.
Chocobo's better.
Alright, so. Rocket, you come up to it and sort of jump up and do like a karate spin kick to the side of its head, causing its whole body to just lurch to one side. And then the swirling mass of pseudo-liquid flesh that comprises its body sort of compresses into a ball above the legs, and then its head just comes reaching back out at you without it even having to move its legs. Just...
Alright. I am going to shoot a single fireball at the one she just kicked.
Okay. Roll damage.
41.
That would be 61 damage. Total. You let a fireball fly, it shoots over Rocket's head. She ducks instinctually as she feels it coming, and it blasts into the Abomination's face. It staggers back a couple steps as its body is struggling to reform in the aftermath.
Knee, finish it.
Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna... Hey.
That hits. Damage. Two.
Hey, too.
All right. So, you lift up your crossbow as it's struggling to reform in the aftermath of the kick and fireball from Thanatos and Rocket, and then shoot, and your bolt goes back inside as it's starting to reform. Its face sort of closes back up. It pauses for a second, and then you hear a shattering sound inside of it and just dissolves and bubbles into the floor.
Hey, Mika, should we work together to take out the last bastard?
Don't think that's
do you
necessary. Do your own thing.
And she's gonna do one of her arrow slash things.
Fair enough.
I mean, it's not doing a slow action, so there's no need for a teamwork attack.
Yeah, it wouldn't work anyway.
Okay. So that's
54
30...
damage in total.
Yep.
So, Alistair, you oh, I actually still need to figure out what half of 17 is. So it's another 8. Okay. All right. So, it staggers back from the oncoming onslaught, gurgling and roaring angrily at you.
Holy blast.
Now it's its turn. And it is going to charge at Mika.
Uh-oh.
Why is it always Mika? Why not go for the bird?
It's going to go ahead and use Gnashing Fangs to make its attack. Let's see.
Oh,
here.
shit. Mika, watch out.
Yeah,
So
she
her
got
wins a 6.
she got hit. Yep.
Bollocks.
So
Why didn't it go for Rocket?
because
Because
the
these
most
things are
recently
assholes.
presented threat was Mika slashing it from afar. All right, so Mika takes 20 damage, and her avoidance is decreased by 2 until the end of this fight. So you watch as this
Ugly
abomination
fucking beast.
surges forwards with a guttural roar. Mika takes a step back, lifts an arm up to protect herself, and its teeth just clamp down on her arm, digging in. She screams in pain and rips back, and her arm is her sleeve is shredded. There's blood dripping down it profusely.
Nee, walk it, find out.
Knife time.
Get in there.
12, that'll hit.
Well,
Hang in there, Mika. I got you.
wonder if this thing takes extra lightning.
No, I gotta. Thank you.
All right, 32 damage.
Well, I'm healing her up. You're fighting that thing.
Rocket, that'll hit. Roll damage.
So I take it doesn't have anything with lightning?
No.
Fair enough.
How do you want to do this, Rocket? You watch Neothil sort of plunge her dagger into its front and shove it back a bit, so it's staggering backwards towards you on the verge of self-dissolution.
Tear it to pieces?
Okay. So, the rest of you watch as it's
Shredded.
getting ready to continue regenerating to lurch at you. Suddenly it staggers back another few steps as if it's being dragged, and then it just explodes as Rocket rips into it from behind, fanning out her wings and causing the whole thing to just splatter across the walls, floor, and ceiling. Some of it getting on her, but it's not too bad. Shakes herself a bit and snarls down at it before stomping down on one of its still forming eyes and causing its amber glow to flicker out.
Damn.
A little angry, Birdie?
Yes, very.
Right, so definitely an amber breach.
Yeah.
And Mika's hit points go up by 34.
It doesn't know what that little shit's fault.
You're welcome.
Indeed. Alright, I think that is a good place to stop.
Yep.
Get to the elevator first, and then end it in.
Elevator.
So,
Well done.
you all step into the elevator, and it's like a scene out of the fucking cabin in the woods in the facility. It's all just red, just covered in crimson smears.
Yeah, I'm getting this freaking vibe.
And a few discarded limbs as well. You get the feeling a lot of people tried to pile in here to get out, and they were chased inside and systematically dismembered while it was rising. It is a horrible
Anybody here
scene.
squeamish?
After all we've seen, seriously?
Mika definitely seems uncomfortable.
It's okay. Nee, comfort her.
All right.
I don't need prompting for that, she says as she kind of puts an arm around Mika and holds her close.
All right. So
I rolled the scavenge the elevator.
there's limbs in the elevator. Just limbs. It's just limbs and blood. Limbs and blood.
Nothing useful.
Nothing useful. It is limbs and blood. All right.
And we don't get And we don't get anything from the Abominations?
Nope, not really.
Fair enough.
This is it, ladies and gentlemen.
All right,
And
so-
that is it.
Yep, the door slides closed with an ominous scraping sound that seems a bit more rusty than it should be. There's a lurch as it begins
Yeah,
to descend.
I definitely got a bad feeling about this.
Man, you always have a bad feeling about something.
And as the elevator eventually comes to a stop at the bottom, level 3 of Deviacorp, you hear the ding! And as the doors slide open, that's where we're going to take a break until next time.
Good
All right.
lord.
Okay.
That was quite a long-ass campaign, and I loved it.
That
The campaign's
was-
still in progress, man. That was just a session.
I mean, that's what he meant.
Mm.
I should bloody hope so.
Yep, session.
Nope, that's the end of the session, everybody. We're going to leave it on a cliffhanger. Goodbye.
Okay. So, yeah. Thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, so much for joining us on this episode of Final Fantasy Chronicles of Vino. We will see you next time. Keep listening, people. Bye-bye.
Sarah.
Bye, everybody.
You're gonna have fun next time. I know.
Well, yeah, we've already got a little taste of it. There's Abominations down there and probably a lot worse.
And Amber. Don't
And then there's Murasan.